So LEGO's been making battle packs for over 14 years now, and I think it's safe to say that every single year they tend to get worse, and I feel like the main thing about that is they put the wrong minifigures in those battle packs. So in today's video, I'll be going over 10 LEGO Star Wars minifigures that need to be put into battle packs in the next couple years. Let's talk about it, guys. So yes, welcome back everyone to another LEGO Star Wars video. In today's video, we've got a very quick kind of topical video going over 10 LEGO Star Wars minifigures that I feel like LEGO should include in a battle pack that would really definitely help out the community and just overall drive them more sales. Of course, really quickly guys, we have to kind of have a full disclaimer here saying that we have to kind of look at how LEGO has been doing stuff in the past couple years and think realistically. So there's not going to be just 10 different clone troopers on this list. There are a few, but I think we have to take into account, LEGO's been doing a lot of their Legion clones in bigger sets, the fighter tank, ATTE, and stuff like that. And we really only have a few battle packs, one or two if we're lucky every year. And then also we have to take into account accessory packs. Although next year does not look like we'll be getting any. I'm not too sure that LEGO will never bring them back, but definitely not next year. So let's get into it, guys, nonetheless, and kind of give my thoughts on it. Alright guys, so moving on to number 10 in no particular order, we have the Super Battle Droid. So the last time we actually got one of him was back in 2015, so coming up on 8 years since we got a Super Battle Droid. And, in all these other sets, we keep on getting, one or two regular battle droids, and I think all of us have got enough of those. Even myself, I've got like 400 regular battle droids now, and I'm lucky to have like, I think 70 or 80 of the Super Battle Droids. And think about just for all the average, new collectors right now, they say don't buy stuff on the aftermarket, or just, don't trust Bricklink, don't trust eBay. Those people have literally 0 Super Battle Droids, and it's basically the second most important battle droid in the Separatist army. So, there was a interview from the designers on David's channel the other day, and the designers pretty much said they will not include that droid in another set unless they remodel it, and, just due to like all the arms, cracking off and stuff like that. So, I feel like, again, pretty soon here, they really should look into the fact of, get that redesign going, and start throwing a couple Super Battle Droids into sets, let alone a battle pack. I feel like, really to make up for the 8 years of having no Super Battle Droids, they really should throw it into a nice little droid battle pack, and include at least 2 of them in there. Make it like a 2007 droid battle pack remake, 3 or 4 regular droids, 2 Super Battle Droids, and I've always said this, for a droid battle pack, have the excuse of, instead of just a vehicle, put a crab droid in there, put a 150-piece crab droid in there. So that's for the first one, guys. Let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, next one up right here, we got the Scarif Trooper. This is kind of a pipeline dream right here. I really don't think that LEGO will ever bring these guys back, especially in a battle pack. If we ever see them in more media, then LEGO could definitely probably include them in a bigger set. But, like I kind of said before, guys, I think the ideal battle pack would have been include one of these guys in the 2016, Stormtrooper battle pack. 1 Death Trooper, 2 Stormtroopers, and 1 Scarif Trooper. But, right now, guys, and I feel like really it's kind of me saying this because they're pretty expensive right now. I feel like a lot of us do want Scarif Troopers, and LEGO kind of screwed us on that. You know what I mean? Like, sure, they're only from one movie. We technically only saw a handful, maybe 2 or 3 dozen throughout the movie, but they seem to be all over on Scarif there. But I definitely think Scarif Troopers on a battle pack would be nice. Even if it's not, orientated just Scarif Trooper, at least if we were to get one of them and say a $20 battle pack, that would at least be a little bit cheaper in the long run than paying, $25 to $35 right now for an individual one, on the aftermarket. So, alright guys, moving on to a clone trooper right here, and this is probably the only realistic one I see LEGO putting in a battle pack, that being the regular Phase 2 plain white clone trooper. So the biggest thing I have about this one, guys, is, again, if we compare it to, say, the Episode 2 accessory pack, I always kind of thought that maybe LEGO would do an Episode 3 accessory pack and, release it in 2023. Put literally the exact same stuff. Put a Star Corps trooper, technically, a yellow Phase 2 clone. Put one of those in there, and then also 2 plain white Phase 2 clones. I think that would have been a perfect little compliment. If that was the case, I would definitely hope they would be able to stock it better, where we could actually get, 10, 15, 20 of them. So I think, aside from the accessory pack, I would rather them make a battle pack. And again, nice little $20 battle pack. And then this one, guys, kind of remake that one from 2007 again. I really do feel like, LEGO had something special back then, so why not just remake that with updated clone troopers, for 20 bucks? And, like, am I just making a number up here saying that, like, if they were to make a clone trooper battle pack like that they would not make an extra, like, $30-40 million in a calendar year? Like, am I just making that number up, or am I just, like, I really do think that's the case. So, like, I don't know why LEGO doesn't do some of this type of stuff. Like, if they want to turn that $1 billion of profit into $2 billion of profit, have some of us just literally design sets for them, and I think that's a prime example, guys. I mean, imagine that, a $20 battle pack, 2 new plain Phase 2 clones, 1, brand new Phase 2 shock trooper, and then a Star Corps trooper. I mean, like, look, I'm going broke over that set. I'm officially going broke over that set if they make it, so there's that one. Alright guys, moving on to the next two. We actually got two right here that kind of complement each other. We got the Rebel Fleet Trooper and the Endor Rebel Trooper. So I think the Fleet Trooper is definitely more needed than the Endor Trooper. It's been a long time since we've had, Fleet Troopers in a cheap set. 2019 we had it in a 4+ set, and also the Tantive 4. And, ever since then, it's basically been no Fleet Troopers anywhere. And another thing, why not just bring it back to the 2008 Battle Pack? Give us 4 Rebel Fleet Troopers in brand new, style, and put them in a set, call it a day for 20 bucks. And, like, literally, I just don't get why LEGO doesn't do that type of stuff anymore. Because, again, like, personally, guys, of the new Rebel Fleet Trooper, I've only got one of them. And the older Fleet Trooper, they're still pretty cheap. I do gotta say that's definitely one figure, though, that is slightly outdated, I feel. Like, when you compare the older Fleet Trooper compared to the new one, I definitely feel like there's a line between them where, like, hey, look, the old ones actually look a little outdated, I feel. So, the Fleet Trooper is definitely one of them. And then also this next one, guys, Endor Rebel Trooper. I feel like if LEGO does not make a battle pack or an accessory pack for these guys next year, I'm not too sure what they're doing. Because next year is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. And, say we do get that Master Builder Series Endor Bunker. And, of course, Endor Bunker, that is Imperial controlled. So you would assume there's going to be more Imperial, troopers in that set. And say we'll only get, maybe 2 Endor Rebel Troopers. And then, of course, some of our main Rebel heroes. But an Endor Rebel Trooper battle pack or an accessory pack to be able to pair up with that set, I feel like would be perfect. Again, we get a lot of Hoth stuff way too much. I feel like everything Empire Strikes Back is just, we got way too much of it. Snow Troopers mean nothing to me anymore. Hoth Rebel Troopers are literally nothing. Like, you guys can get that Hoth Rebel accessory pack every day of the week on LEGO.com. Like, it just goes to show the difference between people not giving an F about getting a Hoth Rebel Trooper every single year compared to getting a Clone Trooper every 5 years. So, there's those two guys. Let's move on to the next couple. Alright guys, so moving on to the next 3, we've got another kind of combo right here where I feel like any 3 of these should be a nice little idea for LEGO. That being the first one, guys, Geonosius Battle Pack. So, I've said this for years, guys. I think LEGO should, definitely have these, like, little sub-themes of, like, actual army builder battle packs. So I've got Geonosian here, I've got Gungan and Wookiee, and again, for like, say, 20 bucks, even accessory pack status, put these guys in, $15 accessory packs, and literally just make them, armyable, have a couple kids, be able to go up there and be like, hey, look, I want to make a Geonosius mock, I'm going to buy 5 of these Geonosius accessory packs, or ask for them for my birthday, and then I can come home, put all my stuff together, and make a Geonosius mock, because I feel like, LEGO's definitely giving us really good figures. We've had a lot of good Geonosians, Gungans have been pretty cool, the updated Wookiees look nice, but it's also just pretty hard to get them, and I don't expect LEGO to always have everything available. I don't expect that. I don't even want that. I want there to be plenty of things that are, retired and rare and exclusive, but I feel like there's a couple of these things right here, guys, where it's basic army building stuff, where I feel like any of us would appreciate it. These guys aren't worth anything right now. I just had the Geonosians and Gungans in a video yesterday saying they're like $3 each, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't be taking anything away, but just giving us a nice updated version of them, in a brand new set that you guys can just go to the LEGO store, get a promo with some, double VIP, buy them on May 4th, and just kind of get that overall LEGO buying experience. For the Geonosius one, I feel like, how about just 2 winged ones, 1 regular one? Gungan one, how about 2, warriors in 1 outfit, and then 1, like, kind of general, Gungan. And then same with the Wookiees, maybe 2 in 1 outfit and 1 in another one. Literally just have those accessory packs available, or battle packs, and, make it easy for us to army build. Alright guys, moving into the last 2 right here, kind of the same thing with the Scarif Trooper. I kind of even don't want LEGO to make these at all, but I feel like it would be nice, of course, like if they came out with this battle pack next year, there would be, first off, a lot of people mad that their $50 minifigure is going to turn into a $5 minifigure, but we got the Membin Trooper right here and the Range Trooper. So, look, all I can really say about this is the fact it would be really nice. I don't have either of these troopers right now, and it would be nice to be able to go out and say get, 10 of each right now for pretty cheap. But again, I would feel kind of bad for all the people that have put, hundreds of dollars into army building those guys. That is something I don't want. I really don't like, whether I need it or not. Again, I need these troopers right now. But I don't even want to really take that away from the fact of, say there's 100 people out there that have spent $1,000 army building their, Imperial army with these guys. I don't want to take that money away from them, kind of. Again, like, I will eventually bite the bullet if I really had to, and, say, get 1 or 2 of these guys, for the $40 or $50 they're worth. But I feel like a battle pack, of course, would be nice. Missed opportunity. They probably should have done it back in, like, say, 2018, 2019. But I think current standards, I don't really think they should do it. But definitely something that would be nice. But let's close off the video, guys. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for watching this video. This was a fun one to make. These are all just official figures though. Of course I could sit here forever and just do, unofficial figures, Galactic Marines and 327th and stuff like that. There's so many battle packs LEGO should do. I mean, they can make an entire year of just having 25 battle packs out and they would probably make $10 billion. You know what I mean? I think we all know that, but I think these are realistic ones. And again, taking into account that LEGO kind of has some in specific sets they've been doing, the $35 hallway scenes, putting the legions in bigger sets where I feel like, again, they would not jeopardize risking, losing money on it in a battle pack. Although, I don't think LEGO might realize this, but again, if you put two 12 clones in a $140 set and put it behind that paywall, where think about it, there's only so many people that are going to be buying that $140 set for those clones before they go to Bricklink or eBay and just buy the clones separately, which I guess on Bricklink, LEGO does get some of that money since LEGO owns Bricklink, but like on eBay, if you buy stuff off of eBay, LEGO gets no cut of that. Compared to if they were to make a $20 battle pack with those clones in it, and say everyone would then buy 20 of those battle packs directly from LEGO and have no reason to buy the clones separately, LEGO would technically be getting more money. So I feel like LEGO has to kind of realize that. But nonetheless, guys, that's all for this video. Did I miss any minifigures? Leave them down below. What battle packs do you wish LEGO would make? And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys, and stay safe.